Well, as people have pointed out, no sympathy for these morons. So yeah, we already people have done videos of the summary of the layouts happening in Squeenix. Not only the Western branch, not only the fucker that was pushing Bully Type AB, also the retard that said, yeah, we need to rebrand everything to my Western mother audience. And yeah, even I saw that point where Trash Taste interviewed the retard shortly before he got laid off. So yeah, Trash Taste leaves to his name, but yeah, even I rant about those. Let's focus on what people have on their peace of mind looking at all of this. Global audience didn't go to bat for Squeenix. Poetic Talayos are focused on quote-unquote localization or people in charge of Western market. Perhaps Squeenix will realize the people like their games for what they were, not what they are now. The quote-unquote localizations probably did no favors because how it started, hearing Japanese morons saying, we now create with a global audience in mind from the very start, and that says we are in a completely different era. And then the interview with the creator of Dragon Quest, man, like feeling really, really tired. That's soul crushing. That's soul crushing for sure. And doesn't help that, yeah, they are just spitting Akira Toriyama's work. And well, to how it's going now. So all those layups, more than 100, and people say, you know what's fuck up? I'm not against localization whatsoever. It's necessary. I don't think so, pal. I don't fucking think so. Problem is whatever those fucks were doing wasn't localization whatsoever. Some people already broke this up, but we need a name for this shit. Well, it's bundles. That's like Van Hammer said. Most people call them bundles, and what they do is vandalism to many. Until the entire Western field are driven out of with entire American side shut down completely. It'll never change. They seriously think Japanese games need to be changing from what actually makes them interesting and unique to be some pathetic Western slop. Katrina scores? Of course, Katrina considers Final Fantasy 14 and 16 trash localizations to be quote unquote some of the most incredible examples of good Japanese and English localization. Yeah, it was a long time the customer of theirs up until they went woke. I won't buy any games that are infected with that shifty retardations. I'm likely not the only one of those. So those are very real cells. That was their own choice. Political neutrality would have cost them nothing. Not say anything, yes. But they doubled down on it. But the run deep. Also, other ones. Banco, I keep saying it. Squeenix, Soini is the most notorious one. Sega is still on that. Konami, for fuck's sake, yeah. And Nintendo. And Koei Tecmo. Yes, it keeps happening. So, as you can see, people are showing their content. They are not showing any sort of sympathy. And even as they keep sharing news that Japan, yeah, like we covered that they want to put a plan to preserve Japanese content Japanese. So you see this one like people have shared the headline. Breaking news, Japan's government has released a new entertainment policy proposal to protect anime, manga, and gaming from censorship and political meddling from Western countries. And this will also include gaming content. So yeah, we covered that one because yeah, even there are attacks on even on test game journalists that they are still being hired. And just to show why that preservation is important, just look at Nintendo as being our latest example of censorship, because they stopped this game from releasing because of Machis Pizza. But even people pointed out that what difference those 7 years make. Nintendo used to not care about character design while Sony censoring. Now it's the other way around because they have this one that was released on PS4, SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. You see Athena completely censored here. She was not even in this outfit in SBC Chaos. But meanwhile, here in Nintendo Switch version, you can see her clearly here in her bikini warrior outfit. But is how far as things goes. The Sunday poor stays brain rot, even if at this point they end up calling off the content for the West and just focusing on Japanese content, is for the better. Even people will get ways to get that one, even if they have to resort to the seven seas, because you would rather enjoy something that is for that say specific markets because you find it appealing rather than westernize it or do this bastardization because yeah, what they did to Akira Toriyama's design man is unforgivable. It's unacceptable and should never let be forgotten. With that is vandalism and is yeah, I consider this as a hate crime actually, dictating what is fine and what not in fiction towards a creator that already passed away, just waiting to pass away just in order to inshitify. Nah, fuck you. You deserve what you're getting, man. I want they go these fuckers homeless and rich in a fucking dark alley by illegal. But that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.